Hey, Mike DelVisco here with you. My friends at Lowrance have some really cool stuff coming out this year. It's already out. You're going to start seeing it in some of the stores. And the very first thing is a brand new, updated Elite machine. Same touchscreen operation as the old Elite machines, but we're now calling this the Elite FS, or Elite Fishing System. And some of the main differences, actually the big difference between this particular machine and the Elite TI2 from last year, is that we've now incorporated an Ethernet port into the back of the unit. And there's a special purpose for that, which I'll talk about here in just a minute. But it's the first Elite machine that actually is networkable between other units. So you can share, your maps, you can share your sonar, you can share your waypoints via Ethernet, which you couldn't do before in the other Elite machines. As far as operation, the machine's going to operate the same as all the other Elite machines and all our other machines like the HDS Live and Carbon, Gen 3, all those others that are used to that platform. It's going to operate the same, but we do have now a one-key programmable button that was so popular in our HDS Live machines. We've incorporated one of those buttons into the Elite FS, where you can have a short press, a long press, and be able to get different functions like waypoints and screen captures and toggle between split screen windows and things like that. So just another convenience feature that we've added here into the Elite FS. But probably the biggest thing, or the biggest two things, is we've incorporated our Contour Plus mapping, which was new for last year too, built directly into this machine. So you're going to get a lot better maps built right into your machine. You're going to be able to find that structure, find those fish, find those areas a lot more easily with this Contour Plus mapping from CMAP. And then the big thing that we've done is we've made this machine where it uses the new active target. I know a lot of you guys have been really excited about that. When are we coming out with it? And it is out. They're starting to ship now. In this machine right here, you don't need to spend thousands and thousands of dollars with an HDS Live or a Carbon to be able to get the functionality of the active target right on your screen. And that is probably one of the most exciting things that I'm excited about this year is the active target. We've been waiting a long time for it. It's finally coming out. A lot of you guys that were waiting for it, you're finally going to get to have it this year in your boats. And basically, the active target, 3 different modes of viewing. So you've got your traditional down view, which is 18 degrees from the side and 135 degrees forward back. So you're going to get great viewing at the bottom, be able to see fish in a live situation directly under the boat. You're going to get to see how they react in the cover, how they react to your bait, how they react in live time directly on your screen. You've also got another situation where you can look forward. Now, I like to use that forward mode if I'm searching areas, and especially if I'm looking for brush piles or up under docks, or just looking for that structure out in front of the boat. That forward mode does a really, really good job of that, as well as finding fish and seeing how they're positioned in the cover as well. Same viewing area, 18 degrees to the side, 135 degrees forward backward, so you're going to get a great picture of whatever you're trying to scan. And then the really cool thing, and this is, situational, if I get into, those late fall period times or late summer, especially here in East Tennessee, when those fish get up off the bottom, they start to school, they're out in deeper water, and they're just kind of roaming around. We have what's called a scout mode, which you can actually rotate your transducer on the trolling motor shaft to look like this. So now you're getting that 135 degrees this way, 18 degrees that way, so that when those fish are schooling up top of the water, you can chase them. That's a really, really cool feature, one that I'm really excited about, because it just opens up an entirely new opportunity to be able to find fish, whereas before you're just casting and casting and casting, trying to figure out where they are. Maybe you're throwing a big swim bait or a big topwater bait, and you're continuously searching with your fishing methods to try to find those fish. Now you can turn this into scout mode and be able to search a giant area and be able to find those fish, find the schools of bait fish, find where the fish are, and be able to catch them more efficiently and a lot quicker than ever before. So active target, really, really cool thing. New from Lowrance. Operational as far as hooking everything up, really, really simple. And that's one of the reasons why on this Elite FS machine that they have an Ethernet port, because that's all controlled right through this box right here. So very, very simple. You're going to run power to one side. You're going to have your Ethernet cord going from this box to the unit, and then your transducer is going to plug directly into the box right there. Now that box is useful because there's a tremendous amount of data going through here, just like with our 3D box and PS1 box that you would use like for your carbon with some of our other transducers. So that just feeds all the data and makes everything look awesome on this screen. As far as some of the different types of settings that you would want with your active targets, you'll see here on the right-hand screen, just like with every other window that you go in, you've got a menu screen on the right-hand side where you can go ahead and you can select downrange anywhere from 20 to 400 feet. You can also select the contrast, noise rejection. You've also got a more options button, which gets you into the different palettes. And that's really a personal thing, what color palettes that you like versus others. And I traditionally like number 3, which is kind of that golden brown palette, is really, really nice. That's the one that I use the most. But the blue one's also really good. It just depends upon what type of situation that you're in and what you're fishing. And sometimes different covers look better under different palettes. So you can play around with that. It's your choice. Coming back out of there, you have what's called stable view, which controls, like if you're really wavy in the boat, if there's a lot of waves and it's going back and forth, that just stabilizes your view a little bit. Come back out of there, and then you've got modes of either automatic, down, forward, or scout. So pretty simple operation on the menu side, whether you're looking down, whether you're looking forward, or whether you're looking scout mode. I'm Mike DelVisco. Check these out. We're here at Bass Boat Electronics, East Tennessee Fishing Show online version. He's got all the stuff in stock. You're going to love the new products from Lowrance. Hey, it's Mike DelVisco here with you. Last year or so, Lowrance has had this ghost trolling. You've got a downrange setting, you've got a contrast setting. You can select your downrange. Hey, it's Mike DelVisco with in stock. You're going to love the new products from Lowrance this year.